What is going on YouTube? I thought I'd bring up a video or make this video to kind of explain why I've been going over gun stuff and what prompted me to make videos on this, because I mean I've had my gun for a while and everything, and I haven't made any videos. And I kind of got prompted to, felt like it was necessary to kind of bring up guns and things like that, just because recently there was a situation where somebody that, let me just break down the full story. So about a week ago, I was at a event that was at my wife's work, and one of her coworkers, her boyfriend, had asked me if I would. He saw that I had a Geek Squad shirt on. He was like, "Hey, do you install cameras?" and yada yada yada, and started asking questions. And I was like, "Well, if you need some help, I'll help you out." Anyway, long story short, it led down to me going out there the following day to help him set up a camera. Turns out his house was broken into. Well, we got it all set up. The point of entry where he felt like that they were going to come in from and everything was scoped in on the camera. He could see it. His cell phone would record it. All that good stuff, right? So I advised him. I was like, security cameras are great, they catch what you need to see. I was like, but the best thing to defend yourself in a home is to purchase like a handgun, shotgun, something. He was like, "Oh, I've got a couple handguns. I'm good on that." Well, he did not. Unfortunately, about 4 days after that, the same person, I'm guessing, police haven't stated this, but the same person that broke in his house showed up at his house to rob him again. This time, they were home versus the first time they were not home. I'm not going to get into details and stuff like that, but he was shot and he died in his front yard. This was less than a mile away from where I live. And that is why it is so crucial to make sure that you can defend yourself. The thing is, these criminals, they don't obey gun laws and things like that. Everybody thinks that removing guns is going to solve an issue. Not everybody, but some people do. You're just taking away guns from people that do not do bad things with a gun. Criminals will still obtain them. Drugs are illegal. They're all over the place. Just because something's illegal does not mean you cannot get it. That is why I felt like I needed to discuss this. It's kind of what prompted me to make these videos. I felt like, share what I've got for my handgun. Maybe it helps some people, makes them feel more confident with their shooting ability, or, more comfortable with it, prompts them to carry it more, or just inspires them to get one. Because I have a daughter. I would do anything for my daughter. Anybody that comes in here with ill intent and risk hurting my daughter will get shot. That is the point of me having a handgun. I think everybody should have that same mindset when it comes down to protecting your friends and family. Crime is everywhere. I don't live in a bad area. I live in North Carolina, and not even a rough part of North Carolina, but it's everywhere. Be able to defend yourself. Next thing on my agenda is some of the stuff I'm going to make videos of for the future. One of them I'm probably not going to make a video of. I might. It depends. Is these little laser training rounds. Basically what happens is you put it in the chamber of your handgun. When you pull it, the firing pin hits the back and boop. And it will ding a target. There are apps that I use on my phone, hold it up with the same tripod that my phone's being held up with right now, that see the laser on the target and will put little marks to show you. Now, I don't know if it's 100% accurate or anything like that, but I will say the time that it used to take me to aim and get on point with the target has decreased rapidly since I've gotten that. I am able to gain focus and with that app hit multiple targets within very short periods of time compared to where I used to be. So I thought that was pretty neat. Another one thing was one of my local friends commented on one of my videos and said I need to pick up the 32 round Pro Mag. I've had it for a couple months now. I'm going to do a video on this, but I'm going to wait until I can actually go out and shoot it and get some footage of that. Saw a lot of videos on YouTube where they said that it was jamming up a lot and things like that. And don't get me wrong, compared to the regular magazine, I do have more failures to feed. This would not be something that I would trust necessarily for a home defense situation, but for going out and shooting and stuff like that, it does work pretty well. I don't particularly use it a lot just because when I have 32 rounds in this, just my desire to sit there and blow through those 32 rounds as fast as possible kicks in, and I waste so much ammo and am not benefiting from it. I'm not getting more accurate with my shots or anything like that. And it's a fun time, don't get me wrong, and that's why I have it. And that's why I still carry it with me when I go shooting, because it is fun, it's interesting, it's different. But I didn't have the issues that I kept seeing about everybody saying that their guns will jam up using this, because I ran probably about 6 times with this full in one day without any failures to feed. Then on like one mag, I had like 3 or 4 in the same exact mag, like all one load. And I think it had something to do with the way that I was loading it up. But we'll go into that a different day. But that's what I wanted to talk about. I felt like it was important enough, you know, someone that I knew. I didn't know him as well as some of the other people around me and everything, but he was just a 24-year-old kid, and somebody took his life because they wanted what little bit, I guess, they could take from him. And it's a bad situation because even his girlfriend had to sit there. She walked outside, saw him laying in the front yard with the guy out there. She ran inside, hid in the closet underneath a pile of clothes, or so I'm told. And then they went through the house. Had they found her, she'd probably died too. And you never want to leave yourself in a situation where you can't defend yourself in something like that. And so I did feel like this video was important. A little bit different than the other videos that I film. And yeah, so something I want to talk about, that unfortunate situation, and the reason that I've been doing gun stuff. But keep safe, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Well, not necessarily enjoyed because it's not a good topic, but if you do like to watch my videos, please like and subscribe, and I'm out.